Miss Automotive Experience, we are back in Australia at the Adelaide Motorsport Festival. It's my first time out here for this event, and it certainly impressed me. We had a vast array of cars from old school F1 to rally and my beloved V8 supercars with some of the most iconic liveries. Given the event was a week before the Formula 1 in Australia, the crowd was popping. And we got the pleasure of having Valtteri Bottas and Gunther Steiner making appearances, which was unreal. Oh, and we got to check out the Ferrari Spettacolo, a collection of ultra rare special edition Ferraris worth about a combined 40 million Australian dollars. You cannot miss that. So before we jump in, just want to ask one favour. If you've been enjoying the adventure so far, can you please like, subscribe, and I'd love to hear what you'd like to see on the channel. So make sure you comment below. On that note, let's get into it. Adelaide Motorsport Festival. Let's go! Welcome back to Australia and to the Adelaide Motorsport Festival. Down here for this weekend to check out the cool cars on show. This here is Australia's version to the Goodwood Festival of Speed. And it's beautiful weather down here, so let's get exploring and see just some wild things that we can find. And just behind me here, everyone knows that little blue thing there, Veilside RX-7. Haven't seen one of them since I left Japan. Probably has to be my favorite color for an RX-7, this yellow. With the red bride seats in it too. So I found an RX-5. I can't say I've ever seen one of these. Didn't really see any in Japan either. How interesting. Got all the RX-8s around here. What do you think of the RX-8s, Paul? You're a Mazda fan.
Iconic. You have to have a good heart for it to deal with all of the things, but overall it's a really nice car, man.
Now you all probably remember Josh from the Daytona and Adelaide vlogs. We're back. Check out these shirts we're repping today. We're both repping the old 2311, the same shirts out in here. You reckon we're going to see anyone else with NASCAR shirts on, bro?
Well, we'll see.
Mate.
We could make an emission to see if we
We
see
could.
one.
We could. We got the Porsches up on track next. GT4s. Ooh, look at this one. Okay, we found some Holdens. And we found this Monaro. We're actually on the hunt for this very, very special one. Can we find it? That is the question. Oh, Suster wheels. I don't think I've ever seen them with a red center cap before. Wow, with the big harrops. That is pretty sick. Cool part is with this event, every car that's here gets to go out on the track and go around, right?
Yeah, and they're all parked together in each group they're in as well, like the pit.
Right.
So that's one category, this is a category.
Right, makes sense. So we got all the professional sort of race cars up in here. Very nice. We've even got a Mark car here. Oh, and a Ferrari. Whoa, have a go at that thing. Oh wait, Viper. That one, they officially made a model of that maybe recently. We got this Ford Sierra, Cosworth, 87, 88, 89, 90, two-car championships. Absolute classic shape they are now. If that isn't an iconic M livery, I don't know what is. We got the Benson and Hedges one. Then, most of you should recognize this name on the car. So this weekend out here, because it's a week before the Grand Prix, Valtteri Bottas is actually jumping in this VK. I'm gonna do some laps. Pretty cool. Yeah, the VK is just, yeah, I love the shape, hey. I love it, I love it. And when you compare them to the Commodores of like, you know, the VEs and VFs, the more recent ones, these things just look so tiny. They sound bloody good, as we'll hear on track soon. 635. in the GPS livery. Some history. It was raced by Jim Richards at Bathurst. Ooh. A Murphy car. Big Murph, right? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Josh Frothman here. Bro, driver, Peter Ziveris is driving this thing. He must own it. This one here. Big Russell Ingall car, eh? Paul's Frothman this one. Ambrose. AU. Oh, look at them all. Oh my. This is what I'm here to see. This one here. Do you remember this one from back in the day? This one they put in the Gran Turismo game, remember?
Yes, it was.
This car was in the Gran Turismo game back in the day. Josh is sussing it out for authenticity. The open-faced helmet, bro. Look at that. Look at this. We've got a VE HRT and a AU GSR. How cool is this? Of the Dayglow Escape car. Just going to tell us a couple of things about it, sir.
So this is the first V Commodore that they built and raced. 2007. It started as an actual road car chassis.
That's crazy.
So in the early VE days, they had a VEA road car chassis.
We can see here, so talk to us about this part here. You can see some roughness.
And a bit of a tape that, so
Yeah.
it's basically like a cut and shut type of deal. So they had to cut the whole car, and the door itself is a bit shorter than a normal road car would be. And this all is obviously not one panel. So they had to do that to fit it on the project blueprint chassis to race, basically.
Yeah, all these little details and little things that you don't realise until you actually get really up close to these cars. Which is your favourite?
Oh, I love this car. I do love this car, but I feel that Toll HSV dealer tin car is iconic.
Yeah.
Iconic colours.
That's true. You cannot beat Dayglow.
And the driver.
Let's move on. Where are we going to next? What are we sussing out? The championship winner.
Championship winner.
Big championship winner.
So this is untouched. So all the doors have got scuffs on them. How it finished the race in Phillip Island, 2006, which is pretty cool.
So you can actually see with this one here, this is how it finished the race. However, the car itself continued to race, and they took all the panels off and saved the panels. And now that the car's finished its normal racing life, put all the panels back on, how it was when it finished the championship. And how good's that? This livery behind me here was 2016 livery. Now, this is where me and Paul started our Supercars adventures going to all the races around Australia. This was the livery that HRT used. And there's a detail that I only just realised. The initials of the driver at the bottom of the number. I'd never picked that before. So cool. Does this one bring back memories for you, Paul?
Yeah, of course it does.
Do you remember seeing it when at Sandown?
I did, yeah.
And here we have some old Formula One cars. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. 1998 Benetton. Oh, we found the Bathurst winners. 2006 Bathurst winner. Look at that. 2016. Absolutely iconic cars, these ones. Oh. This is the 787B from Japan. Now we have found the NASCARs. 94, 2014 and another 2014 Napa. Wow. Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s car. Cool thing about these NASCARs is look at the front. That is a VF Commodore. So cool to see them as a NASCAR. About to enter probably the quietest area, the electric car zone. There are all sorts of Teslas and these motorbikes. I've seen a couple of these on the road actually, they're not too bad. Don't know if I'm sold on EVs yet though, to be honest. Now this has to probably be one of the coolest cars. The Monaro HRT 427. This thing unfortunately never went into production, which was a bit disappointing because it's basically like a track version. With a look at this engine. 427 cubic inch, 7 litre. Wow, this is mad. Whoa. Now what have they got in here? That's a cool little thing for the kids. Of course, found a book. This book, super hard to find when it came out. They sold out really quickly. Gotta get hold of these things. Classic Lancia followed by a GT4 Celica. Oh, the thing I love about this festival is that there's just so much variety of cars. The Formula One, historic supercars, normal supercars, bikes, classic cars, new cars, exotics, supercars, everything. It's great. And now we've just come across the Chryslers here. This is hectic. I love the wheels, so they got Mopar written on them too. The paint is killer. Alright, here we go. The beloved supercars are out now. Let's go. Couple of NSXs here, isn't there? Okay, I am a bit of a BMW fan and I love green. Look at this thing. No, it's not M. It's a 325IM. The 850i. You a fan of the 850i's, Josh?
I don't know much about them.
Doesn't know much about them. New M4, M2. This would be a 850i. Yep. All right, next up. Toyota. Now, as you can see, I'm a bit of a Toyota fan these days. We're at the Gazoo Garden here. We've got this cool GT4 Celica rally car. Oh, look at that. A Marlboro livery Celica. WRC car. That's cool though. A lot of GT4 Celicas now. At this event anyway. You won't really see many anywhere else. Oh, look who we found here, Mr. Gunther. And here he is. Ah, hello, sir. Gunther running over to wherever he's going, to the stage now.
Everybody bloody loves you.
It's pretty hot out here today at Adelaide as well. It's like 30 degrees. Have a look at this bloke.
Go look after the body.
It's like 30 degrees out here today. Paul's out here shopping on eBay. Josh is out here with ice blocks trying to cool himself down.
Better cool the camera down.
Better cool the camera down. We go, we're now down at Honda. And the boys are checking out Paul's car. Well, Paul's got the white version, but...
Yeah, exactly the same.
So a couple more Porsches up in here. There is just so much to see here. It's basically the end of the day now, and we're probably not going to be able to see everything, and we still got a lot to see on track. So we've got to come back tomorrow and see the rest. There's a bunch of exotics. There's some coolest Ferraris that we got to check out tomorrow that I walk past, and I haven't even had a chance to look at them yet. I don't even know what's there. So I'm really looking forward to that. We'll come back tomorrow for day 2 of this pretty sick motorsport festival that's got a bit of everything for everyone who's into cars. Okay, we are back for day 2. So, they've changed cars today. We've got the GTRs here. Probably one of my favourite types of GTRs, the R32. just the shape is just aged really well. I love those Nismo wheels too. Wow, and now we've got a coupe of the R31 era. Very rare, they were never sold in Australia, they were import Japanese only. But man, they had a cool shape. Oh, what have we spotted here? That's like an old Ultimate Supercar. Yeah, it is. They've even got the old rims on them. You can see Racer Industries. They got the wing on it as well. That's pretty damn cool nonetheless. So let's just have a look around. What other Nissans they have on show today? Everybody knows that one. Another iconic shape, the 240. For those who don't know, that thing was quite popular and famous in the Midnight Wangan anime series. I see a signature. Mark Scaife. Fred Gibson. And that might have been Mark Scaife again, but it looks like he's signed it better on the engine cover, but look at that. So I was going to say before we walked in and saw the Nissans that we're probably going to focus a bit more on the exotics today. There's a lot of exotics here and we didn't see them yesterday.
1995 British Rally champion, of course, McRae. You guys are the reason I love motorsport.
We're looking at this year and we're in the process of becoming a carbon neutral team as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, the original Mullets, Valtteri Bottas! How long do you want to carry on?
Actually, I don't have a number in terms of years because I don't see my time in F1 ending anytime soon.
Certainly the pressure for me as a team principal was greater to maintain the momentum of the team, maintain the crew.
All right, we just saw Gunther, Valtteri Bottas, Roland Dane and Paddy Lowe doing chat in there. That was really cool, some really insightful stuff out of that. It's very interesting here that he talked about a question about dealing with the teammates and just the pressures and everything. And it's cool to see. It's interesting, Paddy Lowe too, he's now gone off, left Formula One and started his own, basically like fuel sort of company, Zero. It's pretty sick. Now it's time for those supercars and exotics that we spoke of. First time I've seen one of these ones in the flesh actually. And it's got the old cloth top. Don't know how many I've actually seen of new convertibles where they've actually had that, especially in Ferraris. This was one of the highlights for me. This collection was worth an estimated $40 million. To start with, we had this white Ferrari FXX, followed by the 599XX. Then we had an 812 Competizione A, a LaFerrari, a Testarossa, a 250 LM, which mind you, they can go anywhere around the $15 million mark, an Enzo and an F40. I mean, what a lineup. Absolute amazing vehicles. Okay, we spotted more Ferraris just outside here. Oh, there's a big array. Old, new, a lot of reds. What's your favourite one, sir? These Ferraris?
This yellow, right?
Oh, he likes the yellow ones.
I do.
Why yellow?
It pops.
You reckon it pops? Yeah, I'd say so. It's definitely unique, isn't it? What's your favourite?
Favourite, the red Testarossa, would you say?
Testarossa. Paul loves the classic cars, don't you?
I do, yeah. I love the shapes and experimentations of eras of how they make cars look.
Because what, this was late 80s, early 90s?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, my favourite, and it's probably because I like the newer ones. This here, pretty sure that's a Pista. I love just the look of that one. GT3 RS, 720S, GT4 RS, Corvette. Last time we saw one of these things was in Bahrain. You know what I love about these ones? The rear. Look how fat that looks. We got a couple of Lotuses here. Not a bad car, Lotus, not a bad car at all. Here we go, the American cars. Look at that. LED guards on it, the big supercharged engine. Look at that cool display box behind as well with all the different scale electrics cars. Got the classic touring cars out at the moment. Escape.
But around the rest of the park lanes, I can't see a single viewing spot, so
in Formula One cars. Have a look at what we got here. We have a BMW Ute. Paul just said this is like a Brumby BMW. It's good. You know what it is? It's this. It's that. It gives it away. Actually, it looks kind of cool. These wheels almost look like SLR wheels. Let me know in the comments if you think that's accurate. That's a pretty quick roof down. Out on track now, we got some of the coolest cars. We got the Brabham, the two NASCARs,
on the tail of the Ute. I can safely say
the 787B. So sick. Some absolutely incredible cars at that. That 787B, they put that in a container, shipped it all the way here from Japan. They've got Japanese crew working on it. Absolute work of art. You can see it over the back there. Our next bit of on-track action is Supercars Bathurst winners. Add to the motorsport theme here. Here are the motorbikes. It's pretty cool bikes there. And we continue on. Paul, where are we?
Where are we?
We're back in Japan. How cool is this British touring car from the late 90s, early 2000s, Peugeot? I remember this car from the Toka touring car game. Now, if you remember that car game, you will also remember this car. Paul's fourth in it. Aren't you, Paul? Feels like I've just taken a step back in time. Look at the shirts of these guys and that umbrella. How wild. Where's me hold? Let's see what we got here, hey? A lot of VFs actually. Pretty much all VFs there. Over the back here, look at that one. Now I don't know if this is real or not, but how amazing are them? As you can see, that there is an absolute weapon. rock car. They made 500 of them. The colour, Formula Blue, with those white wheels. Absolutely incredible combination. I love it. Probably my favourite HDT car of all. That and the VC. Well, there we have it. I think we've seen everything. And we'll finish here with the Supra and the RX-7. Adelaide Motorsport Festival. You're pretty cool. You had lots of sick cars. I love the celebration of just all things motorsport. I think that was a hectic way to spend the weekends. Bit of everything. It was great. And a lot of cool cars on display too from all the different manufacturers. Keen to see this event keep getting bigger. It's quite the venue out here, and I think it's just a great way to see a bunch of nice cars. Anyway, that's it for us out here in the Adelaide Parklands. Thank you for joining us on another automotive experience. We've got 2 rock cars behind us. We're at the exit. We're off. See you next week at the Grand Prix in Australia.